I'm Fairuz Loutfi, Circular Economy and Energy Efficiency Manager at the World Resources Institute Mexico. I would like to thank the Mexican Chamber of Deputies for this kind invitation. They're organizing this event with the German Bundestag and the German Corporation for Sustainable Development, GIZ Mexico. The World Resources Institute Mexico, WRI, is a technical global organization that was founded in 1982. We have offices in 12 countries and activities in more than 50. We carry out activities in Mexico for the past 20 years. We establish links between environmental conservation, economic opportunities, and human well-being. At the global level, we act around 6 critical programs: cities, climate, energy, food, forests, water. We work with leaders and decision makers to trigger actions, policies, and projects. We escalate our actions by means of knowledge management, the development of capabilities, and public actions through our change theory. We measure, we transform, and we escalate. It's my pleasure to be with you today to share my experiences and the lessons learned during the COVID-19 pandemic around theme corridor number 4 on sustainable public infrastructure and management. That is part of the International Innovation Forum. To get started and give you a context, let me tell you that worldwide buildings account for 40% of the energy demand, and they account for 1/3 of emissions of greenhouse effect gases. In Mexico, buildings consume around 18% of the electrical power. The Latin American region, compared to other regions in the world, is essentially urban. It is foreseen that by 2050, 89% of the Latin American population will live in cities. The construction sector continues to grow, and 60% of the constructions that will exist in 2050 in the world have not yet been built. According to the Climate Change Intergovernmental Panel for Climate Change, energy efficiency of buildings is the most economical energy reduction strategy globally. And in the report prepared by the Coalition for Urban Transformation in 2019, it is said that residential and commercial buildings have the greatest potential for mitigation in cities in 2050. Based on the global United Nations initiative of achieving sustainable energy for all in 2030, 3 goals were agreed worldwide to achieve this major objective. One of them is to double the energy efficiency rate. To achieve this specific knowledge, 6 energy efficiency accelerators were created in specific sectors. One of them, the Building Efficiency Accelerator, BEA, is coordinated by WRI at the global level. By means of this public-private platform, we work with subnational governments so that buildings are highly efficient and have 0 carbon emissions. Up to now, there are 56 cities and states that are part of BEA globally. 26 are located in Latin America and 8 in Mexico. We have more than 50 partners that include associations, companies, service and technology providers, multilateral organizations, NGOs, among others from all over the world. We work with subnational governments around 3 major commitments. One of them is to adopt and implement an enabling policy. The second one is to implement a pilot program. And thirdly, the monitoring and communication of actions to share experiences. As part of one of the activities of the Building Efficiency Accelerator, the Sonora State Government, through its Commission of Ecology and Sustainable Development and WRI, with the support of the National Commission for Efficient Use of Energy, CONUE, and the Sonora State Advisory Group, and on the other hand, with the Mexico City government through the Secretariat of the Environment, WRI, RI, supported by CONUE and the National Autonomous University of Mexico. In January and February of 2020, we presented the challenge of efficient buildings. It tries to promote measures for energy efficiency in already existing buildings, both public and private. This by providing technical advisory for the development of capabilities so that in a one-year period we can achieve a minimum saving of 10% in energy consumption in each of the participating buildings. This generates economic, environmental benefits and a better quality of life. 1 month after we started the activities of the challenge in March of 2020, when the COVID-19 health emergency began, measures were applied throughout the country, like restriction of massive meetings, restrictions, lockdown, and social distancing to prevent the dissemination of the virus. As a result of this, we faced new challenges for the implementation of the building efficiency challenge. However, we made adaptations to continue with our activities. In coordination with the Mexico City and Sonora governments, with CONUE, UNAM, the Sonora Technical Group, and the support of participants, we successfully carried out more than 8 virtual workshops for the development of capabilities. We were able to implement energy efficiency operational measures in most of the participating buildings. They can generate buildings and savings of more than 10%. In the next month, we are about to end the first stage of the challenge. At this stage, we have around 19 participating organizations and more than 30 buildings. We are now preparing the next steps in order to move ahead with the second stage of the challenge. We invite you to be part of it. After the beginning of the pandemic, many activities changed. The implementation of energy efficiency measures can be carried out in both public and private buildings and even at home. Beginning with raising the awareness about energy saving and rational use, we may generate economic and environmental benefits as well as social ones. They not only help reduce energy consumption and the reduction of greenhouse effect gases, but they will also be able to trigger new markets, green jobs, and a better quality of life for all. I hope that the example that I have shared with you about the implementation of the building efficient challenges will lead to a discussion about the various actions that can be promoted around sustainable public infrastructure and management as part of this forum. I hope we can generate more collaboration amongst organizations, sectors, and even amongst countries in order to continue overcoming the current challenges that we are facing as a result of the pandemic. I wish success to all participants, and once again, thank you very much for this invitation.